Are you looking for the best sous vide cookers? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best sous vide cookers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Anova Culinary Sous Vide Precision Cooker. The Anova brand is pretty much the biggest name in sous vide, and its precision cooker is the industry standard for consumer-level home machines. It took slightly longer than average to heat to target temperature in testing, 30 minutes versus 26, but it was able to maintain temperature with amazing accuracy. The water bath dropped by less than half a degree after the chicken went in, took less than a minute to recover, and stayed at almost exactly 165 degrees Fahrenheit the whole time. We achieved great results with steak and soft-boiled eggs, but chicken was the star. It came out the butteriest and tastiest of the whole test. The precision cooker is as simple to set up as just plugging it in, and the adjustable clamp lets you attach it to just about any vessel, submerging the heating element at just the right depth. For the sous vide beginner, Anova's app offers a wealth of assistance in the form of recipes and video tutorials, along with the ability to schedule and control cooking from afar using the precision cooker's Wi-Fi connection. That's a great option when you're cooking a sous vide meal that might take several days, but we found the controls a bit wonky, with the connection cutting in and out and interfering with using the app to control the cooker. Thankfully, it has its own onboard manual controls that work just fine, and the app's recipes and demos are still quite helpful. Number 2. Breville Joule Turbo Sous Vide. The Joule was first introduced by the Chef Steps brand in 2015, as a compact, app-controlled machine designed to make proper sous vide simple for even beginner home cooks. We tested and loved the original Joule, which performed beautifully in head-to-head home and lab testing. The Joule's replacement, the Joule Turbo, came out after our lab tests, but we tried it out at home and are equally in love. This sous vide cooker is loaded with great features and is one of the smallest on the market. At a foot tall and weighing merely 1.5 pounds, it'll fit easily into a kitchen drawer, but its 1,100 watts of power can also maintain more than 10 gallons of water at sous vide temperatures. On the other end of the scale, it can work with as little as 1.5 inches of water in the cooking vessel. It has a unique magnetic foot to hold it in place in the middle of a steel or iron pot, but it also comes with a clip on the side to attach to a container made of any material. In our lab testing, the original Joule was one of the fastest to reach temperature, bringing the pot of water to 165 degrees Fahrenheit in 22 minutes. It was one of the slowest to recover after we put the chicken into the water, taking almost 2 full minutes, but the results were perfect anyway. Salmon and pork chops came out well, too. We've put the Turbo to the test with ribs, chicken, steak, and a beef roast ranging in cooking times from less than 60 minutes to a full 12 hours and have had nothing but success. Number 3. Instant Accu Slim Sous Vide Immersion Circulator. From the kitchen appliance wizards behind the Instant Pot, this Immersion Circulator is super compact and one of the cheapest models out there. You can actually use your Instant Pot cooking pot if you have one, but it also clips to any pot, bowl, or other container large and heat resistant enough for sous vide. It held a very accurate 165 degrees Fahrenheit in our testing, though its mere 800 watts of power did take a fairly long time to get there. It's a little slower in general than other models. After our 90-minute test cook, the chicken breast was fully cooked but had uneven texture and wasn't completely tender throughout yet. However, the Accu Slim was excellent at longer jobs, making beautiful creme fraiche. Set it to 96 degrees Fahrenheit for 24 hours, creme brulee in canning jars, the rich custard came out silky smooth, and even pickles. The Accu Slim's low price does mean you lose a few features found in other models, such as Wi-Fi connectivity and remote control capabilities, and there's no included recipe booklet or app. In one longer cook, the water evaporated below the level of the unit's safety sensor and it shut off. Make sure you have a large enough container to hold plenty of extra water. However, we found the interface was easy to read, the temperature accurate, and the slim size a bonus for those with limited storage space. Number 4. Anova Culinary Precision Cooker Nano. The little brother of our top-rated Anova above, the sleek Nano wowed us with how evenly it cooked a wide range of meats, from steaks and pork tenderloin to chicken. It's significantly smaller, less powerful, and less expensive than the full-sized precision cooker but was still able to maintain sous vide temperatures without much trouble. It was fairly slow to heat up, taking 35 minutes to reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit in our test, but it brought the chicken breast back to temp quickly and cooked it thoroughly in 90 minutes. We might have given the chicken a few more minutes for perfect tenderness, but that's really more of a personal preference thing. The Nano can connect to your phone via Bluetooth, but it doesn't have Wi-Fi capability, so you have to be within about 30 feet of the machine to control it with the Anova app. There's also an onboard manual control panel that's very simple to use. The major negative we found in testing is that the clamp on the Nano's side is fixed, which limits the size of pot you can use for cooking as well as the level where the device sits. The original precision cooker has an adjustable clamp that's a big bonus. Number 5. Breville HydroPro Sous Vide. The Polyscience brand has been making precision heating equipment for laboratories and the chemical processing industry for more than 50 years, and when pioneering chefs started to develop the sous vide technique, they adapted Polyscience equipment for kitchen use. The HydroPro is a collaboration between Polyscience and popular consumer brand Breville, with incredible accuracy and power in a unit specifically made to cook food sous vide. It's built to the high standards required for commercial use but is available to anybody. Its circulation pump has 3 different speeds for optimal heating of different sizes of container, up to a whopping 45 liters, and its 1,450 watts of power heat up quickly. It got the water to 165 degrees Fahrenheit in just 18 minutes in our test, with beautifully fall-off-the-bone chicken ready at the end of the 90-minute cook. We also tested it making 72-hour short ribs at 144 degrees Fahrenheit, and the temperature gauge did not budge from 144 exactly, except when adding more water to the vessel. Number 6. Anova Culinary Mini Sous Vide Precision Cooker. Anova's newest sous vide is also their smallest, so it's perfect for cooks who don't have a lot of storage space for tools. It's slim enough to fit neatly into most kitchen drawers, or it can be tucked into the corner of a cabinet or set inside a pot. We tested this with a variety of foods, using our large plastic sous vide tub, and we also tested it in a Dutch oven. A taller stock pot would also be an excellent choice, but we had just enough space in the Dutch oven to fill it with water above the minimum level on the cooker to cook a small item. We found that the temperatures were accurate, and the water was flowing sufficiently to keep the temperature steady throughout the container. The clamp on this is fixed in place rather than adjustable, but it's in a reasonable location to attach to most containers. This cooker doesn't have any controls on the unit itself. Instead, it's controlled over Bluetooth using the free app. This also makes it easy to monitor the cook from a distance. A paid subscription is available that offers connection via Wi-Fi, a recipe database with over 1,000 recipes, guided cooking, and more. Owners of previous Anova products are grandfathered into the upgraded subscription at no cost at this time.